Welcome to my home office tour. Now this space has changed a lot since I started doing YouTube. So I figured I'd do an update video on this. Haven't done a video on this in a couple years, so it's definitely going to be some new things in here that you haven't seen. So we're going to start from the left to the right side. We'll start off with this textured wall that I put up. You just use these plastic panels. You can get these on Amazon. Believe they were like 30 something dollars a box. This whole wall was done with less than $100, and I think it really gives a unique look to this wall. Really just use it as a cool background for my main shot when I'm doing my YouTube videos up here. Down to the desk, I have this old Dell monitor that I found laying around the house, hooked up to my M2 MacBook Air. This is where I do a lot of my editing. I love the speed and the power that you get on the M2 MacBook Air for the price. For a $1,000 laptop, I don't think you can get more of a bang for your buck. Also, as you can see here, I did a video on this a long time ago. This is the metric time. You can use this to bring up a lot of different cool graphics or fun things you could do, much more than just your regular alarm clock. Moving on to this basic storage unit, this is where I do a lot of my charging. See, I got some headphones up there. Got the ROG Ally up here charging. This is where I put like a lot of my spare camera gear. As you can look down here, have my Samsung S8 tablet, as well as my Sony XM4s. And then down here on the bottom shelf, I don't know if you can see down there, is all my camera gear, as well as all my microphones that I've tested over the years. Also on this desk, you can see I have the DJI Ronin SC paired up with one of my Sony ZV-1F cameras. And back there, you can see there's also the DVOOM smart display. Moving on over, you can see I also have my 3D printer. Haven't used that in a while, but if you haven't ever used a 3D printer, they are really cool. Moving over to the main desk, I have this 34-inch Acer ultra wide monitor, which is hooked up to my custom PC. I didn't really use this as much for editing as I wanted to, but at all times I need to have a Windows PC, so that's what I use this for. If ever I need to do something that doesn't really work well on Mac and I need something for a Windows PC, or if I want to do any gaming, this is the computer I use for that. Over here I have the PreSonus Iris 3.5 studio monitors. These monitors are actually hooked up to my Apple computer, which is being powered by the M1 Mac Mini. Again, some of these Macs are going to give you the best power you can get for the buck. These computers run at about $500 to $600, and I don't think there was anything I threw at this that it couldn't handle. As far as my mic, I'm using the Rode Pod mic. This is pretty much one of the most common mics you're going to see people using for podcasts or any type of content creation. I'm at about $100. I don't think you can get much better for the price. As we move over to the right, this is my main YouTube shooting section. Have my GVM main key light, and I have some other accent lighting up top that gives the scene a little bit of color, as well as another GVM light will shine straight down on the desk for when I'm doing my top down shots. My main camera is the Sony A6400. Please excuse my wiring, I definitely need to clean that up, but that's the A6400. And then up top I have the Sony ZV-1F for my top down shot. I have this curved Samsung 27-inch monitor hooked up to the Mac Mini, so this is what I use for the Mac computer, and as well as my mechanical keyboard. If we scroll to the right of the desk, we have the Rodecaster Pro 2. This is where all my audio feeds into. This is a game changer as far as when it comes to content creation, shooting podcasts, shooting my videos. It makes everything a lot better. Over to the right, you can see my Meta Quest 3 VR headset. Definitely one of my favorite devices. I definitely need to do a video on this. A lot of cool things you can do with this. I've seen a lot of people jumping on to that Apple Vision Pro, but at $3,500, I don't think I'm quite ready to jump on that. But for $500, the Meta Quest 3 can do a lot of the same things and a lot more, because you can game with this. Down to the right, I have the Amazon Show 5. I use this pretty much as an alarm clock, but of course, if you ever used one of these devices, you know what they can do. I'm not gonna say the name. I don't want to throw all of your devices on them, but definitely nice having your little personal assistant on the desk. As we're finishing up the tour, we're gonna move over to the Sony 4K OLED TV. This is a 65-inch. This is what I use to game on for the most part and watch, as you can see, I watch my YouTube videos. This is hooked up to the Xbox Series X, and once you watch a OLED TV, you never really want to look at anything else. The black levels, the colors, ultra crisp on this TV, and I really love it. This is really more than just an office. This is my main hangout space, so definitely had to have that in here. So I want to thank y'all for watching. If y'all have any other questions about anything that I've mentioned in this video, definitely drop them down in the comment section. So thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video.